I've got another build in my classic dresser series, and this one is a 4-drawer dresser. It's perfect for anybody that needs a ton of storage but doesn't have enough space for a wide 6-drawer dresser because it's going to hold a ton. These lower drawers are massive. They're even bigger than the 6 dresser drawers. So let me show you how I did it.
The first step was to cut out the plywood pieces according to the plans that I'll have linked below. I like to break down my plywood sheets with my circular saw by first ripping the sheets of plywood with a rip cut guide. Then I use an AccuCut guide to cross cut the pieces to their final length. I cut out the plywood on a piece of cheap foam insulation, and it helps support it while I cut the pieces. This means I don't have to worry about the blade cutting into my work table. Then I cut all the 1x2 and 2x2 boards to length using my miter saw. To build the dresser, I'm using pocket holes for the frame. I added pocket holes to the short edge of the trim pieces, making sure to center the board carefully in the jig. Then I added pocket holes to the perimeter of the side panel pieces. I made sure the pocket holes on the top and bottom would not be in the way of the pocket holes in the trim pieces when I attached them. I assembled the sides by first attaching the trim to the top and bottom of the side panels. I secured them with 1 1/4 inch pocket hole screws and wood glue. Then I attached the side panels and trim pieces to one of the leg boards. For the lower trim piece, I centered it on the leg just 1 1/2 inches up from the bottom. The pocket hole in the underside of the piece keeps it hidden when the dresser is assembled. After I attached all the pieces to one leg, I attached the second leg to the other side, then did it all over again so I had 2 sides for my dresser. Next, I added pocket holes to the front trim boards and front divider. I attached the divider between 2 of the trim pieces to create a frame around the 2 smaller drawers on the top of the dresser. Then it was time to attach the 2 sides together. I attached the front trim pieces to one of the side boards, so they were set back a 1/4 inch from the front. I used scraps of 1/4 inch MDF under the frame to keep the piece of space while I secured it. The top trim was attached so it was flush with the top of the sides, and then the rest of them were spaced according to the plans. Once all the pieces were attached to one side, I attached them all to the other side in the same way. For the back, I added 2x2 supports along the back. I also added a matching 1x2 trim on the bottom, similar to the decorative trim on the sides. I added a center divider from plywood in between the 2 smaller top drawers, so I have a place to attach the drawer slides later. Then the frame was all done. My dresser drawers are built from 1/2 inch plywood for the sides and a 1/4 inch plywood bottom. I cut a 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch groove in all the drawer sides by making multiple passes on my table saw. This can also be done with a circular saw or router. I assembled the drawer boxes with wood glue and 1-inch pneumatic staples. You can assemble them with pocket holes if you prefer. I have a detailed post on 3 different ways to build easy drawer boxes on householdhandmade.com if you want more information on building the drawers. The front pieces of the drawer was attached between the 2 sides, then I slid the drawer bottom into the groove before attaching the back and enclosing it in. I added a roundover to the inside edge of the drawer boxes. This is totally optional, but I do like how it gets rid of that sharp plywood edge on the drawer and makes it look finished. I installed the drawer boxes using 16-inch long drawer slides, so they were set back 3/4 inch from the front of the frame. This means they're 1 inch set back from the front of the legs. You can check out my blog post with tips and tricks for installing drawers on householdhandmade.com as well. To finish the drawer fronts, I ironed on edge banding to the perimeter of all the pieces, then attached them to the drawer boxes so there was an 1/8 inch spacing all around them. I used cut pieces of 1/8 inch plywood as spacers, but you can also use playing cards as well. Once the drawer fronts were placed and perfectly spaced, I used a 1-inch brad nail and temporarily attached them from the inside of the drawer. Then I could pull out the drawer and permanently attach them with 1-inch screws in all 4 corners of the front. To attach the top, I removed the drawers first, making sure to label them so that they can go back in the correct spot. Then I flipped the dresser frame upside down onto the top piece. I drilled countersunk holes in the front and back trim boards and secured the top through these holes with some screws. Now the dresser is all done. I reinserted the drawers and added drawer pulls. I built my dresser out of knotty alder and it matches the 6-drawer dresser beautifully.
And now your dresser is done. This one is made to match the 6-drawer dresser, so if you need a lot of storage space, build them both to make a perfect matching set. Otherwise, you can pick or choose the one that'll work best for you. And I will be coming out with 2 more pieces in this classic series, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And if you like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and follow along at housefullofhandmade.com for even more things to build for your home.